Hey everyone, it's Doug. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, what I'm actually going to be showing you is the basic fry scream sound, how it's made, how it's created, and then towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a second scream sound, which is more of the yelled, forceful type scream. Let's do it. Alright, so step one in the basic fry scream is closing the vocal cords like this. And the reason we want to do that is actually because we don't want the sound to come from there like this, like that, not at all. We want to go above it. So, imagine you're picking up something really heavy, you go, You've seen me demonstrate this before, but yep, that's what we need to do. Alright, cool. So step two now, we actually want to create the fry sound. And it's like this, like, and you can make it a bit louder. Just find that spot. That's a really important part of the scream. And where that is being created is actually above in the soft palate for me. Alright, so step number three is actually to get the boxing bag, the uvula, to bounce back and forth like this. And I'll just show you even close up. So I know it's a bit crazy of an exercise, but it's going to be really important. Now what I actually want you to do is try and put that fry sound from step two in the same spot that we just did the boxing bag, bouncing back and forth. So so all the way up there, it's called the soft palate, up in the soft palate. And then finally, step four is actually combining all the steps together. Alright, so I'll just run through it again. Step one, step two, step three is actually putting the fry sound up where the uvula was bouncing back and forth. And then finally, we add the power, so like that. But now what I actually want to show you is this scream sound that you can get once you master the basic fry scream. It's a more modern sounding raw scream. It's really cool. And I actually learnt this by hearing vocalists say that they get into this sound by getting a high belted note, like just belting it out. And then all of a sudden, they actually push a little bit harder until the voice starts to get a bit gritty. But for me, once I learnt the basic fry scream, I was able to combine the both. So I'd belt a really high tone and then add the added grit and scream fry sound from the basic fry scream. So when I heard vocalists say that they get their loud scream sound from just going to where they usually sing and pushing a little bit harder, I actually thought, okay, if I try that and then add more of a basic fry scream on top of it, what will that sound like? And this is the result. So I'll demonstrate now. Bob the Talk! Bob the Talk! So if you're a guy watching this, maybe you can't belt up at that range yet. So I'll just take it to a F4. Talk! And now I'll show you how to get this F4 sound, talk, to be talk! And then you just push it on top. So what you actually do is stop, and then keep flooring that fry sound up into the soft palate where the uvula was bouncing as you push on it like this. Talk! 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 And then to get it even more powerful, you do it quickly and you just put it forcefully above the talk! And in my experience, the more correct you get the mechanisms that I've been talking about in the basic fry scream sound, meaning vocal cords going like this, getting the fry sound to go directly to the boxing bag where the uvula is bouncing back and forth, you will feel much, much better than if you were just yelling it on your throat. Now, I will say this, because it is very difficult to get the mechanisms working properly, I would actually recommend you only to practice this 5 minutes a day, because if you keep pushing on it, and you probably will do it wrong, you'll actually start to tear down the voice and you could even lose notes, not necessarily forever, maybe if you worked at it for years and you were doing it wrong, but just say you went to sing just after you did the scream sound and you did it incorrectly, you actually will experience loss of a few notes and just your voice not working smoothly. So with that, like I said, 5 minutes a day. And then after a while, you can actually start to command it a bit, like, above the sock! It just comes out a bit more naturally. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Don't get too discouraged if it doesn't work straight away. I would actually say this is one of the hardest things I've done in my voice, just because I felt like being loud and doing those belted notes and then adding the screams just didn't come naturally to my voice at all. It was something I had to do super logically. So if you're like me, I hope that really helped you, because this is exactly how I learnt the scream. Anyway guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.